Welcome to your Aries daily horoscope for April 8, 2025. I'm excited to dive deep into what the cosmos has in store for you today, fiery Aries. This is a particularly significant day that falls right in the heart of your solar season, amplifying your natural ram energy while bringing some interesting planetary dynamics into play. Let's start with the major celestial setup influencing you today. The sun is prominently positioned in your first house of self, identity, and personal beginnings, making this a powerful time for self-expression and asserting your authentic nature. Your ruling planet, Mars, is forming a dynamic trine with Jupiter in Leo, creating an exceptionally favorable day for taking bold action and expanding your horizons. This aspect brings a surge of confidence and optimism that you can harness for impressive results. However, we need to acknowledge that Mercury is in a challenging square to Saturn today, which means communications might require extra care. You may feel a tension between wanting to charge forward with your ideas and facing structural obstacles or delays. This doesn't mean you should hold back, but rather approach conversations with more patience and thoroughness than might come naturally to your fire sign energy. In your career sphere, today presents remarkable opportunity for leadership. With the sun in your sign and that powerful Mars-Jupiter trine, colleagues and supervisors are more likely to follow your lead and support your initiatives. If you've been waiting to pitch a new idea or ask for additional responsibility, the cosmic forces are aligning in your favor. Your natural confidence is magnified, making it easier to convince others of your vision. Just remember that Mercury-Saturn square prepare thoroughly and anticipate potential objections before important meetings. Financially, Venus is moving through your second house of resources and values, bringing positive energy to your monetary situation. There may be an unexpected opportunity for income or a smart investment possibility appearing today. Your intuition about financial matters is particularly strong, so trust your gut when it comes to money decisions. However, avoid impulsive purchases that stem from emotional needs rather than practical ones. In terms of relationships, the moon is in Gemini today, activating your third house of communication and creating a curious, intellectually stimulating atmosphere. For Aries in committed partnerships, this is an excellent day for meaningful conversations that strengthen your bond. Single Aries might find themselves drawn to someone who challenges them intellectually or brings fresh perspectives into their life. Either way, the key is to balance your natural directness with genuine curiosity about others' viewpoints. The emotional landscape today is complex but promising. While your confidence is high, there's also a subtle undertone of vulnerability as Chiron continues its long journey through your sign. You may briefly encounter tender spots related to self-worth or identity. Rather than charging past these feelings in typical Aries fashion, the stars suggest taking a moment to acknowledge them. This self-awareness will actually strengthen your authentic power rather than diminish it. Health-wise, your energy is robust today with Mars in such a favorable position. Physical activities, especially those involving competition or achievement, will be particularly satisfying. However, be mindful of tension gathering in your neck and shoulders due to that Mercury-Saturn aspect. Taking short breaks to stretch throughout the day will help maintain your physical and mental well-being. A significant theme for you today centers around balancing immediate action with strategic patience. As an Aries, your natural instinct is to charge ahead immediately, but today's planetary influences reward those who can temper their impulses with thoughtful strategy. Think of yourself as a powerful chess player rather than a battering ram. Your moves are still bold and decisive, but they're also calculated for maximum impact. The evening brings a shift as the moon forms an aspect with dreamy Neptune, softening the day's more driven energy. This creates an excellent opportunity for creative pursuits, spiritual practice, or simply unwinding with loved ones. Your imagination is especially vivid tonight, potentially bringing inspiration for future projects or solutions to problems that have been puzzling you. One final note: Today marks an important point in a cycle that began during the new moon in your sign about a week ago. Pay attention to developments related to goals or intentions you set at that time, as you're likely seeing the first tangible progress now. This momentum will continue to build over the coming weeks. To summarize your day, dear Aries, your natural leadership and initiative are cosmically supported, making this an excellent day for forward movement in career and personal projects. Communication requires extra care and preparation, but your persuasive abilities are enhanced. Relationships benefit from genuine dialogue, and your physical energy is strong, though requiring mindful management. The balance between bold action and strategic patience is your winning formula today. Embrace your Aries power while honoring the cosmic nuances at play, and this April day will offer you both immediate rewards and long-term advancement on your path. Until tomorrow's guidance, keep shining with that magnificent Aries fire. On April 8th, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating cosmic landscape for Aries natives. The Sun continues its journey through your sign, sitting at approximately 18 degrees Aries, amplifying your natural confidence and self-expression. This solar energy illuminates your personal goals and reinforces your pioneering spirit. With the Sun in your first house, your identity and physical vitality are highlighted, making this an excellent time to push forward with personal initiatives and showcase your leadership abilities. Mercury, the planet of communication, will be positioned at about 26 degrees Aries, having recently completed its retrograde phase. This placement in your first house sharpens your mental acuity and verbal skills, allowing your thoughts and ideas to flow with remarkable clarity and conviction. Your words carry additional weight today, so use this powerful communicative energy wisely. Venus graces Taurus at roughly 15 degrees, occupying your second house of finances and personal resources. This placement creates a harmonious energy around material concerns and brings a steady, grounding influence to your typically fiery nature. There's potential for financial gains or opportunities to appreciate life's simple pleasures. Mars, your ruling planet, finds itself in Gemini at approximately 22 degrees, activating your third house of communication, short trips, and siblings. This placement energizes your intellectual pursuits and may accelerate the pace of your daily interactions. You might notice increased mental restlessness and curiosity today, making it an ideal time for learning new skills or engaging in stimulating conversations. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune, resides at about 9 degrees Cáncer in your fourth house of home and family. This position brings growth opportunities related to your domestic sphere and emotional foundation. Family relationships may feel more supportive, and there could be developments regarding real estate or living situations that prove beneficial in the long term. Saturn, the taskmaster of the zodiac, continues its journey through Pisces at roughly 13 degrees, occupying your 12th house of the subconscious and spiritual matters. This placement requires inner work and addressing lingering psychological patterns. Today might bring awareness of limitations that stem from self-sabotage or unresolved past issues. Uranus maintains its position in Taurus at approximately 28 degrees in your second house, continuing its long-term revolution of your financial sector and value systems. Unexpected developments regarding resources or sudden insights about what truly matters to you could arise today. Neptune swims through Aries at about 3 degrees, having recently entered your sign. This rare and significant placement in your first house blurs the boundaries of your identity while simultaneously inspiring creative self-expression. Your intuition is heightened, though you may need to guard against illusions regarding your self-image. Pluto, stationed at roughly 1 degree Aquarius in your 11th house, continues its transformative influence on your social networks and long-term aspirations. Power dynamics within groups may become apparent today, possibly revealing deeper truths about your place in collective endeavors. The Moon, traveling through Capricorn at about 15 degrees, activates your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates an emotional connection to professional matters and achievements, potentially bringing recognition for your work or clarifying your ambitions. A significant aspect to note is the trine forming between the Sun in Aries and Mars in Gemini, creating a powerful fire-air combination that particularly favors you as an Aries. This aspect supercharges your energy, drive, and ability to translate thoughts into action. Physical activities and competitive endeavors are especially supported under this influence. Another important aspect is Venus in Taurus, forming a square to Saturn in Pisces, creating tension between your desire for material comfort and deeper spiritual obligations. Financial decisions may require balancing immediate gratification against long-term security. The lunar north node remains in Aries during this period, suggesting that personal development and authentic self-expression align with your highest evolutionary path. Today's planetary positions encourage embracing your true identity rather than conforming to others' expectations. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned at approximately 19 degrees Aries and conjunct the Sun in your first house, brings attention to core identity wounds while simultaneously offering healing opportunities. Vulnerabilities regarding self-worth or physical appearance may surface, but addressing them leads to empowerment. With Mercury and Neptune both in your sign, there's a delicate balance between logical thinking and intuitive insights. Your mind may oscillate between sharp clarity and dreamlike intuition throughout the day, requiring discernment about which faculty to trust in different situations. With the Sun firmly positioned in your sign on April 8th, your communication style is charged with unmistakable Aryan energy. Mercury forms a significant trine to Mars today, amplifying your already formidable powers of persuasion and giving your words an incisive quality that cuts straight to the heart of matters. This is not a day for hesitation in expressing your thoughts and ideas. The cosmic alignment supports bold declarations and passionate speeches, particularly in professional settings where your insights will be especially valued. Your ruling planet, Mars, is currently enhancing your third house of communication, making this an exceptional day to pitch ideas, lead meetings, or engage in negotiations where assertiveness is required. People aren't just hearing your words today, they're feeling them. There's a magnetic quality to your expression that draws others into your orbit. Notice how people lean in when you speak. This is cosmic charisma at work. The moon in Leo creates a harmonic angle to your Sun today, bringing emotional authenticity to your communications. You're not just talking from your head, but connecting from your heart, which others will find refreshing and compelling. Be mindful, however, of a challenging square between Mercury and Saturn that could manifest as resistance from authority figures or traditional systems. You may need to modulate your tone when addressing those in positions of power. Your thoughts are flowing with remarkable clarity today. Ideas that have been percolating in your subconscious are suddenly accessible, allowing you to articulate concepts that previously seemed elusive. This is particularly valuable for creative projects or complex problem-solving that requires innovative thinking. Digital communications receive a boost today as Uranus forms a supportive aspect to your communication sector. Social media posts, emails, and virtual presentations will have greater impact than usual. Consider recording ideas or creating content that can be shared with broader audiences. Your normally quick communication style is enhanced with uncharacteristic patience today, making this an excellent time for deeper conversations that require sustained attention. You're capable of truly listening rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. For those Aries engaged in writing projects, today's energy supports extended focus and flow states. Words come more easily, and your authentic voice shines through in your written expression. This is an excellent day to work on manuscripts, important correspondence, or content creation. Public speaking is especially favored. Your natural confidence is amplified, and any tendency toward nervousness is diminished. If you have a presentation or speech scheduled, expect it to go remarkably well. Nonverbal communication is heightened today as well. Your body language projects confidence and authority without appearing aggressive. This subtle influence can help you navigate delicate situations where direct words might cause friction. In romantic conversations, you'll find yourself more capable of expressing vulnerability alongside your characteristic passion. This balance creates opportunities for meaningful connection with partners or potential love interests. For single Aries, your magnetic communication style makes this an excellent day for first dates or breaking the ice with someone who has caught your interest. Professional communications benefit from a rare combination of assertiveness and diplomacy today. You're able to advocate for yourself while remaining mindful of office politics and others' sensitivities. Watch for a tendency to interrupt others when excited about ideas. The stars are amplifying your enthusiasm, which is compelling but can sometimes overshadow quieter voices in group settings. Creating space for dialogue rather than monologue will maximize your effectiveness. The afternoon hours around 3 to 5 p.m. mark your peak communication window, when your mental clarity and verbal dexterity reach their zenith. Schedule important conversations during this timeframe if possible. Communication regarding financial matters is particularly favored as Venus forms a supportive aspect to your resource sector. Negotiations about money, value, or compensation are likely to go in your favor if approached with confidence. If you've been holding back expressing certain truths or feelings, today's celestial energy provides the courage and clarity to articulate these matters constructively. The weight of unexpressed thoughts has been affecting your energy more than you realize. Language learning or any study involving communication receives a cosmic boost today. Your mind is absorbing new information related to expression at an accelerated rate. This is an excellent day to practice new linguistic skills or communication techniques. Pay attention to synchronistic communications, messages that seem to arrive at precisely the right moment or from unexpected sources. These cosmic coincidences carry special significance today and may contain insights relevant to decisions you're currently facing. For Aries on April 8, 2025, the financial cosmos aligns in fascinating ways. With Mars, your ruling planet, forming a powerful trine with Jupiter in your money sector, today marks a potential turning point in your financial journey. The cosmic energies are particularly supportive of bold financial initiatives and calculated risks. The morning hours reveal a Venus-Mercury conjunction that heightens your financial intuition. You might receive unexpected insights about investments or business opportunities through casual conversations. Pay particular attention to offhand remarks from colleagues or friends. They could contain valuable financial intelligence that others have overlooked. By midday, the moon's position in your career sector creates a favorable aspect with Saturn, suggesting that discipline in financial matters yields immediate returns. This is an excellent time to review budgets, analyze expenses, and implement more structured financial systems. Organizational efforts today will establish foundations for significant growth in the coming months. The Sun in your sign forms a powerful aspect with Pluto, indicating potential for financial transformation through assertive action. Resources you've been waiting for might suddenly become available, particularly through partnerships or collaborative ventures. Look for opportunities where you can merge your talents with others for mutual financial gain. Today's unique planetary alignment specifically favors Aries entrepreneurs and those considering side hustles or passive income streams. Digital ventures, particularly those involving technology or innovation, receive cosmic support. If you've been considering launching an online business or monetizing a skill, the universe provides favorable conditions. Financial negotiations carry extra weight today. Your natural Aries confidence is amplified by Mercury's position, enhancing your ability to advocate for your worth. If you're discussing raises, contracts, or business deals, approach conversations with well-prepared facts rather than emotional appeals. Investment opportunities appear in unexpected sectors. While traditional investments show moderate growth potential, alternative investments, particularly in areas aligned with your passions, show promise for substantial returns. Consider allocating a portion of your portfolio to ventures that excite your pioneering Aries spirit while maintaining core stability. Unexpected expenses related to technology or communications might arise. Having contingency funds available prevents minor setbacks from disrupting your larger financial strategy. Mercury's retrograde shadow suggests double-checking all financial paperwork and communications to prevent costly misunderstandings. Financial collaborations initiated today carry long-term potential. Partnerships formed under this day's aspect pattern tend to be particularly fruitful, especially those combining your innovative ideas with others' resources or infrastructure. Be receptive to unconventional financial arrangements that allow for shared risk and reward. Your financial creativity peaks in the late afternoon hours when the moon forms a sextile with Uranus. Brainstorming sessions during this window could yield breakthrough ideas for increasing your income or optimizing your resources. Keep notes on insights that arrive. They contain the seeds of future prosperity. For employed Aries, today's planetary positions highlight opportunities for financial advancement through specialized skills or knowledge. Consider how additional training or certification might position you for significant income increases. Small investments in your professional development today could yield tenfold returns by year's end. Property and real estate matters receive favorable aspects, particularly for Aries considering investments in physical spaces. Whether for personal use or investment purposes, property transactions initiated today benefit from Jupiter's expansive influence in your resource sector. Family financial discussions carry extra significance. Conversations about shared resources, inheritances, or collective investments benefit from your clear thinking and direct approach. Your ability to cut through emotional complications and focus on practical solutions serves everyone's financial interests. On April 8, 2025, Aries natives find themselves basking in a remarkably favorable cosmic alignment, particularly regarding areas of good fortune. The Sun, still powerfully positioned in your sign, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Leo, creating a day when your natural leadership qualities and passionate drive align perfectly with opportunities for expansion and recognition. This golden aspect illuminates your path to success in ways that feel almost effortless. The cosmic spotlight is undoubtedly on you. With Mars, your planetary ruler, forming a productive sextile to Mercury, your intuitive hunches and spontaneous decisions are likely to yield immediate positive results. Trust your instincts today, they're cosmically enhanced. Your first house of self and identity receives exceptional planetary support, making this an ideal day for personal projects, self-promotion, and initiatives that center around your unique talents and abilities. The fifth house of creativity and self-expression also receives beneficial aspects, suggesting that artistic pursuits, romantic endeavors, and speculative ventures carry particularly good fortune today. Activities involving children or mentorship roles could bring unexpected joys and opportunities. Financial matters show surprising potential for growth, especially through creative ventures or speculative investments that align with your personal passions. Just be mindful not to act too impulsively. The enthusiasm of the day could cloud careful judgment if you don't pause occasionally to assess risks. Social connections prove particularly fortunate today, with networking opportunities arising that could substantially impact your career trajectory in the coming months. A chance encounter or conversation might open doors you hadn't previously considered. Educational pursuits and travel plans receive cosmic blessings as well. If you've been considering advanced studies or planning a journey, today's energy supports taking concrete steps toward these goals. The timing feels divinely orchestrated for expansion of both mind and horizons. Physical vitality runs exceptionally high, making this an excellent day to initiate fitness routines or athletic pursuits that you've been contemplating. Your natural Aries competitive edge receives an extra cosmic boost, potentially leading to victories or personal bests. Team activities particularly shine under this influence. The most fortunate color to incorporate today is royal purple, which amplifies your natural leadership qualities and draws prosperity toward you. Lucky numbers include 8, 17, and 32. Keep an eye out for these digits as they may signal favorable circumstances or choices. For optimal alignment with today's fortunate energies, focus your intentions between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. when the astrological aspects reach their peak influence and your personal power is most magnetically charged. Remember that fortune favors the bold, a quintessentially Aries truth that proves especially relevant today. The universe rewards your courage and initiative with synchronicities and serendipitous encounters that confirm you're moving in the right direction. Your fortunate areas today ultimately center around authenticity and self-expression. The more genuinely you present yourself to the world, the more abundantly the universe responds with opportunities tailored specifically to your unique path and purpose. April 8th, 2025, brings a dynamic social landscape for Aries as Mars forms a trine with Jupiter, creating an expansive energy perfect for networking and meaningful connections. With the sun still firmly in your sign, your natural charisma is at its peak, making this an ideal day to initiate new relationships or strengthen existing bonds. Your ruling planet, Mars, is providing you with exceptional communicative courage, allowing you to express yourself authentically in social settings. The moon in Gemini enhances your verbal acuity and curiosity about others, making conversations flow naturally and opening doors to unexpected connections. This lunar influence creates a perfect backdrop for spontaneous social engagements where your quick wit can truly shine. Venus is positioned in a way that softens your sometimes abrupt approach, adding a layer of diplomacy to your interactions that people will find magnetic. There's a notable opportunity to reconnect with friends from your past, as Mercury forms an aspect that triggers nostalgia and meaningful reminiscence. Professional connections are particularly favored today, with a possibility that a casual conversation could lead to important opportunities in the future. Pay special attention to individuals you meet who have air sign placements, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, as these connections may prove especially fruitful. Group activities are highly favored, particularly those that involve physical movement or competition, allowing you to showcase your natural leadership while building camaraderie. Digital communications are also highlighted, making this an excellent day to engage on social media or reach out to distant connections through video calls. Your energy might feel overwhelming to some more sensitive individuals, so practice modulating your enthusiasm based on how others are responding. An aspect between Neptune and your communications sector suggests being mindful of potential misunderstandings, verify important details, rather than making assumptions. Social invitations that arrive unexpectedly should be given serious consideration, as they may lead to valuable new friendships or alliances. Your authenticity is your greatest social asset today. People are drawn to your unfiltered enthusiasm and pioneering spirit. The evening hours bring a particularly harmonious energy for deeper conversations as the moon aligns with Mercury, creating opportunities for meaningful exchanges that go beyond surface-level pleasantries. This is not a day to spend in isolation. Aries, the cosmic energies strongly support expansion of your social circle and strengthening of your community ties. Friends may seek your advice or leadership today, providing you an opportunity to demonstrate your natural problem-solving abilities. Romance is also highlighted in your social sphere, with potential for a friendship to evolve into something more if you're open to exploring that possibility. Pay attention to seemingly random social connections that form today. The universe is creating alignments that may prove significant in your personal evolution over the coming months. The cosmos delivers a potent message for you today, Aries. With Mars forming a harmonious trine to Jupiter, Your natural confidence receives a significant cosmic boost. This planetary alignment amplifies your pioneering spirit, making it an excellent day to initiate projects that have been lingering in your mind. However, be mindful of the moon's square to Mercury, which could create minor communication disruptions if you rush your words. Today calls for a strategic approach, act with intention rather than impulse. Your ruling planet, Mars, is positioned in your sector of higher learning, suggesting that expanding your knowledge base will serve you particularly well now. Consider dedicating time to study something that broadens your worldview or challenges your established thinking patterns. Neptune's influence today adds a layer of intuitive awareness to your typically action-oriented approach. Listen to your inner voice before making significant decisions, especially those involving financial commitments or relationships. The day carries a subtle lesson about patience while your sign thrives on immediate action. The stars suggest that thoughtful pauses will actually accelerate your progress today. Physical activity will help channel excess energy that might otherwise manifest as restlessness or irritability. A morning workout would be particularly beneficial, setting a positive tone for your interactions throughout the day. In professional settings, your leadership qualities shine brightly, but Venus in your communication sector indicates that collaborative approaches will yield better results than solo initiatives. Connect with someone whose skills complement yours, rather than attempting to handle everything independently. Regarding your well-being, pay attention to your head and facial area, your ruling body parts, as they might require extra care today. Proper hydration and taking breaks from screens will prevent potential headaches that could dampen your natural enthusiasm. Tonight, the stars encourage reflection rather than action. Consider journaling about your recent achievements and setting intentions for the coming lunar cycle. Your characteristic fire burns brightly today, but channeling it with wisdom will transform potential challenges into stepping stones for growth. Remember that your greatest strength lies not just in your courage to begin new ventures, but in your ability to sustain them with disciplined attention and adaptability. Welcome to your Aries daily horoscope for April 8, 2025. I'm excited to dive deep into what the cosmos has in store for you today, fiery Aries. This is a particularly significant day that falls right in the heart of your solar season, amplifying your natural ram energy while bringing some interesting planetary dynamics into play. Let's start with the